In today's Climate Watch, a first-of-its-kind lawsuit against ExxonMobil, and it has to do with recycling. We previously told you about what's going on in Texas, where only a small fraction of plastic actually gets recycled through a program partly funded by Exxon. Well, now, California's Attorney General is accusing the oil giant of deceiving the public. Ben Tracy was on that early report, and he joins us once again. Ben, good morning.
Tony, good morning. So ExxonMobil is one of the biggest plastic makers on the planet. And in this lawsuit, California's Attorney General alleges the company lied to the public for decades to convince us that recycling works, so we'll keep buying plastic.
Plastic waste now pollutes every corner of the planet.
Imagine a future where plastic is not wasted.
And plastic makers have long said recycling is the solution.
And they knew from day one that was not possible.
California Attorney General Rob Bonta accuses ExxonMobil of a decades-long campaign of deception that falsely promoted all plastic as recyclable, when in fact, the vast majority of plastic products are not and likely cannot be recycled.
We are demanding that ExxonMobil stop lying, stop deceiving the public, stop manipulating consumers.
Only about 5% of plastic waste in the U.S. gets recycled. Most of it ends up in landfills, incinerators, or pollutes rivers and oceans. California wants Exxon to pay billions of dollars to fund cleanup efforts.
Exxon obviously is not the only company that makes plastic, but they are the only company you're suing. Why is that?
ExxonMobil is the biggest producer of the building blocks of the plastic products that we see in our daily lives. And two, they are one of, if not the biggest liars when it comes to perpetuating the myth of recycling.
The shiny metal shows the new technology that we brought in.
CBS News recently reported on Exxon's claims that it can now recycle any kind of plastic through what it calls advanced recycling.
Is this just your industry trying to make consumers believe that plastic is recyclable so they'll keep buying more plastic?
Advanced recycling is real. It's happening. We're doing it.
California's Attorney General calls this a public relations stunt, citing that 92% of plastic waste fed into Exxon's system does not become new plastic, but is turned into fuel that is then burned, creating planet-warming emissions. We asked Exxon about the AG's investigation before the lawsuit was filed.
What is your response to the Attorney General of California saying you've basically lied for decades about recycling working?
Obviously, it's an open investigation, and I prefer not to comment on that. We recognize plastic waste as a challenge, and our goal is ultimately to address plastic waste.
Now, in a statement responding to the lawsuit, ExxonMobil called California's recycling system ineffective and blamed state officials here for suing rather than working to fix the problem. The company also doubled down, claiming that its advanced recycling process does work. Adriana?
Ben Tracy with the tough questions. We'll be right back.